stitch friends. I've never done a stitch along. This is Victoria with Victoria's Crafty Room. Coming to you today on August the... I have no idea. August the 23rd, 22nd, I believe. Anyway, it's Wednesday. I know that much because it's Hump Day. Anyway, hope y'all are having a good one. I seem to be having a good one, I guess. I'm going to stitch a little bit on my Chloe chart. I need to finish this up. I want to have it hanging up, but this is the pattern for my little Chloe. Had this made on Pick to Pat webpage, and it was free. So, you know, I did what I could do there. But anyway, I'm trying to work on this some, give it a little love, because I haven't given it any love in a long time. So, but I'm using my pattern keeper. I have it on my tablet here, so I can't have the tablet obviously because you see the light. But anyway, just wanted to check in with you and do a little stitch with me video here for just a few minutes and check up on you guys and make sure everybody's doing good, and hope everybody is and having a good time. It is super, super hot here in Georgia. I'll try to move you closer so you can see. I don't know. Some people actually just listen along anyway, but oh my goodness, it is so hot. I'm a bus driver, if you don't know. I'm a school bus driver for my county. And man, I'm telling you what's true. This heat here in Georgia is terrible, terrible. I don't know if I need to tell you or not. This is a piece of 14 count Aida cloth. Stitching 3 threads. This material is like a what do you call it? Like a placemat or something. So this material is really, really thin. I mean, not thin. Well, it's thin, but it's real flimsy. And you can see the holes are really far apart in it too. So anyway, I'm doing 3 threads over 1 in the DMC call for on this chart, because that's what the people fixed for me. But anyway, back to the heat here in Georgia. Like I said, I'm a school bus driver. I actually live in West Central Georgia, which is down on the state line, and my county is Troup County, and I'm in LaGrange, and we are right on the Alabama line, and we are 20 minutes from Auburn, Alabama. So that'll give you a location of where we are. But I do not have air conditioner on my bus, so that's another crazy thing. I mean, to be this far south, you'd think we would have air, but we don't. There are some buses that have air, but I think priority rules, and it just depends after that, you know, that kind of thing. So it makes it rough. It really does. It makes it real rough. I'm lucky this year. I have a monitor, thank goodness. And I'm so glad I got a monitor this year. It's just unreal. It's helped a lot. We are full-blown COVID mess going on. They've already shut down. Our town is a pretty good-sized town. We have 3 high schools, and then we have several elementary and 2 middle. So all the elementary kids come from all these schools, and then they cycle through 2 middle schools, and then they disperse out into 3 high schools, depending upon your zone and where you live, that kind of thing. But yeah, we're back in COVID. They've just they had closed 3 of the schools last week, part of last week and part of this week, earlier this week. So you know, the COVID has yet returned. So they've just opened those 2 schools back, and then our middle school is doing a lot of quarantine that I'm driving for right now. They're doing a lot of quarantine, so that's not cool. But yeah, it's crazy. I have been working on this chart here for the last several days. I actually started Priscilla's Stitching with the Housewives chart, the October calendar crates. I'm caught up. The October calendar crate is, I don't know if you can see it well, is this one. Super cute. And then it has the small one here. I have already finished the small one, which is this. Sorry for the glare. I wanted to go on and do that one first. Now I'm in the middle of, not in the middle, I have already started the bigger chart here. So I'm working on that as well. I got a little leeway because I got the whole month of September to finish that chart before I need to get it done for the 1st of October. And like I said, I've already finished the September. I've got to get it mounted on some boards and then some fabric wrapped around the material, what do you call it? I don't use sticky board. They all call it sticky board. I just use a poster board type thing from Dollar Tree because it's cheaper and it works just as good. So I'm using that and I hot glue it down and it's good to go. So I got to get those mounted. Let's see, try to get in on some stuff. I have nothing else to show, so that's why I figured I'd do a little stitch with me type video today to drop in and say, hey, that I'm still here and I'm still stitching. It's just things starting back in school at the August the 9th. It's just been crazy, mainly because the heat is crazy and, you know, all that stuff. So there is a new challenge I just got told about from Donette with embroidery.com. She's got a new Stitchy Witchy challenge that's supposed to be coming up. I've got to watch that video to see what the rules and regulations are on that one, because I like to do that every year, and mainly because let's see if I can adjust you. There we go. Y'all are so crooked. I'm so sorry. Mainly because it makes me, well, I do it anyway, but it makes me do 30 minutes a day on a chart because, you know, it just keeps you in check of working on something all the time, because that's the way it needs to be. You know, you need to work on something, and if you're going to stitch, then stitch what you love and good to go. I'm sorry, I'm marking on my chart over here of the stitches I've completed. But, so yeah, I'm going to be starting that challenge. I don't know when it is. It's probably in October. That's usually when she runs that. And I've done it for the last several years, several of her little challenges, and it's done really well. Hadn't had any trouble. I've enjoyed it. For those that don't know, I believe StitchCon is going to be eligible for sign-ups coming up September the 1st. I'm not an announcer or anything like that. For those who may follow me, and I'm sorry, I'm out of frame. Those who follow me and keep up and listen or whatever, StitchCon is coming up and available on September the 1st. You're going to be able to go in and log on and select the weekend that you want to go, and, you know, enjoy that time. I mean, wow, what an awesome time. The dates, I think, is June 9, 10, 11, and 12, and then like June 14, 15, 16, 17, somewhere around in there. It's the first 2 weekends of June. So if you're planning on going, they got a weekend A and a weekend B. So yeah, it'll be awesome to go. I'm planning on going on weekend B this time, which will be the 16, 17 date time frame. because my daughter's going to try to go with me this year, which is going to be great. She started cross-stitching earlier this year, so that's going to be wonderful to have her go with me and show her all this, full-on craziness that we like to do. But we're going to hopefully enjoying that together later on this year. Next year. That'll be wonderful. Other than that, I don't have any other big plans. I got to turn this over. Excuse the thread. Look at that. That's like a hay, y'all. That's what happens when you're working on hay. I should have went down a little bit and then came back up, and I didn't. I'm one of these people who runs my needle back behind the existing stitches to secure it and that kind of stuff. So if this is driving you nuts, I'm sorry. Well, you're not supposed to tie knots in stitching anyway. So run your thread back across the back. And I'm using a big needle because these holes are big and the needle is sharp. I don't know where this needle came from. I don't even know. I'm wondering if it's just a regular sewing needle because, man, it's sharp. I poked myself the other day and woo-wee, about cried. It hurt so bad. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. So anyway, if you're going to go to StitchCon, just to let you know, that's the weekend that me and my daughter's going to be going. It's the second weekend, weekend B. And I think we're actually going to probably stay at the La Quinta so we can get involved in the late night stitching over there with several people there stitching. And I hope to catch up with some people I haven't seen. I canceled out this year and did not go. I kind of wish I didn't, but I did. And hopefully everything will be able to be on track next year with this new variant going around and all that stuff. So I'm hoping we'll be able to keep it on track. So looking forward to 2022 and some stitchy stuff. I don't know what designers may be showing up or any of those types of things at the event. It'll just be a nice surprise, or maybe later on, obviously, we'll hear more about it and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it quite a bit, and my daughter is. She'll be excited. So, but other than that, like I said, I haven't stitched anything other than what I'm working on right now because I just haven't got a whole lot. I'm turned into a monogamous stitcher. I've failed miserably in the whip go of having things called on whip go because I started doing the calendar crates and I ended up starting several different things and that kind of stuff. So I have watched a lot of different videos. I've caught up with Sammy J, and I've caught up with excuse me, Sunshine Stitchers. Caught up with all of them, and I've caught up with what's their name? Helen D. Jody, Jerry, no. My goodness, I can't even think of it. She just got a new little barn. She's working out of the barn. She's doing a lot of cool stuff with Lori Holt's charts. Well, shoot. Can't even remember her name now. Doggone it. I like watching her. She's fun. I watched Pam and Steph yesterday stitching. Just keep stitching. Sorry, I'm one track mind here. That's what happens when you're doing stuff at the same time talking. But Priscilla and Chelsea, I've caught up with them. Niecy Lynn. Oh, Niecy Lynn is, woo, she's my dear right there. I wish we could meet, man. Me and Niecy. Oh, I think we have a lot of stuff in common, too. Crazy family people. They get on your nerves. Man, something else. I enjoy watching her. I'm sorry, I'm working on my little chart right quick. Got to move everything over. But, yeah, Niecy, I've enjoyed watching her. She's able to do a video every week. I wished I could do a video every week, but I stay busy. I come home and, working and all that. Maybe that's it. And I get up at 5 o'clock. So when I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, sometimes the last thing I think about after I get home from bus routes doing a video. I'm doing one today because I just determined I'm going to sit in my spot. Oh, I tell y'all what I did. I jacked up my hip the other day. I think I stepped out of my car and there was like I park on like a little gravel dirt spot to get to my bus, and I stepped out of my car, and when I did, I kind of almost twisted my ankle. Oh, and Lord Jesus, thank you for not letting me do that, because I'm telling you, that would not have been cool. Fortunately, it would have affected my left foot, and we're not allowed to use our left foot while driving. We're right foot people only, gas and brake, right foot only. So anyway, I stepped, and when I did, I stepped wrong on my left foot, and I stepped off of the grassy part, and it was uneven and a rock, and it almost twisted my ankle. Well, I jerked. And when I jerked, I thought, whoo, I thought I fell. I'm thinking, I'm too old to fall out here. I can't do that. But that was Thursday. Friday, my ankle kind of felt a little odd, felt a little swollen a little bit. Well, it is a little swollen. And I thought, oh, I have to baby this thing. I got to be careful, not hurt myself, that kind of thing. Well, then the pain started to come and visit Friday evening. It went all up my leg, up around my hip area. And then it got to where it was kind of like a sciatic nerve type pain. And it's sitting on my left high thigh hip area. Well, not even my hip. It's a little lower. Best description is where your panty line goes around your leg. Sorry, TMI. But OMG, y'all, I'm telling you, when I sit down, it's all I can do to sit down and get comfortable. It's like I'm sitting on something wrong. And then when I get up and try to walk, I walk with a limp, like I've had hip surgery or something, because I'm really favoring this left side big time. I don't know what I've actually done, but it's just not cool at all. So I ended up making me a doctor's appointment for tomorrow, Thursday, which would be a week since I did this. And it actually feels like a sciatic type nerve issue. And I'm hoping I can get it's not what do they call it? Not a muscle relaxer, because I can't take that and drive the bus. Not an antibiotic. I know you're yelling at me. Inflammatory type drug. I've been taking Tylenol. I'm taking one Tylenol every 3 hours. And y'all, I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm hurting. And I get up and I have to take a Tylenol in the middle of the night. So when you get up in the middle of the night hurting around 12 or 1 o'clock, yeah, it's just not cool. So anyway, be careful out there. Like I said, I just got out of the car and stepped back and stepped wrong. And when I stepped, boy, it just jerked me. And I think I jerked something within my back and my sciatic nerve. My back does not hurt at all, but I can't raise my left leg 4 inches off the floor without practically screaming, because it hurts so bad. And once I get seated, I'm okay. It takes a minute to get adjusted, but once I get seated, I'm all right. Same thing with excuse me. Same thing with driving the bus, or the car. Once you get in and kind of, grab the door and close the door at the same time you're getting in, because you can't reach out and lean over to the left to get the door to close it. But, once you get in, it's okay. But Anyway, y'all wish me luck tomorrow, Thursday, on that. I'll be so glad when that gets over with. I hate going to the doctor. I've been trying to go for blood work, and I can't get in and do blood work because the lab lady's been sick, and the replacement person that they brought in or something to cover for them, they ended up getting sick, and they've had to send that person home, and oh my goodness, it's just craziness, So, I don't know. Y'all be careful out there. I'm not pushing drugs or anything like that, but, wear your mask. Please wear your mask. I know you don't like it, but I drive a school bus, and I've got kids on my bus with masks. 24 windows are down. It's probably average of 92 degrees here in Georgia with a high humidity index. Some of the days it's been like 105. Feels like 105 when high humidity, and there ain't nothing happening but sweat when it's that hot. I've done got to where I wear a wet rag type thing around my neck to put in the cooler and refrigerator, that kind of thing. I wear one of those. I got ice water. I've got ice. I've got Propel drinks, and then I've got a bottle of water. So I'm telling you, it's hot. But y'all take care of yourself because the COVID stuff is running rampant here in Georgia. It's going crazy. Like I said, we've already closed some schools down, all that mess. But anyway, I don't want to get into it because it is a depressing subject. But be careful. Wear a mask. I know if you're against it, just put it on for the sake of being safe and putting it on. That's the main thing. But well, look, I've done finished this one strand, and my one strand, I don't know how many stitches counts, but they say one strand of floss is a good thing, and I don't know how many stitches you get out of one strand, but my one strand runs about 3 feet because I double it up, and then I use it doubled, but this right here was 3 strands, all 3 feet long because I'm trying to get a lot done and I got a big spot to cover and that kind of stuff. But anyway, I hope y'all have a good day, and I'm going to let you go. And then if you have any questions, Christina, I have not mailed your package yet. I am so sorry. I have not mailed it yet. I still have it. I've got to go by the post office and get that mailed off, and I've got to do a special package mailing thing to get that to you. So don't fret. It will be in the mail. Mail's gonna be crazy anyway. You know how that is. But anyway, thank you for listening today and liking and subscribing and all that you do. And y'all be safe out there and be thinking about StitchCon because it's coming up. And I hope y'all get to go and enjoy it. And if we do get up on the same weekend, keep me posted and let me know, and I'll be looking forward to meeting you at StitchCon, and I may bring little goodies and little surprises for you. So anyway, y'all have a good day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.